All right. I'm just treating this like a quick little news briefing here. Uh, we just got notification, probably, I'm thinking within the last hour or so of the time I hit record. Alaska is facing a 7.2 on the Richter scale. I think this is pretty bad. I think this is bad. So, what I'm doing is I'm actually just monitoring a little bit of Alaska right now. If you notice over here in BC, there's actually there's a volcano over here because with this little flight radar, you can actually turn on the volcanoes or turn them off. And I was kind of surprised that that is like the biggest volcano. I think it's inactive, obviously, but that's something to keep an eye off. If there's a tsunami, this whole area, this whole region, this is what could be affected all in here. So it happened right about here. So what I'm curious is all the planes are probably going to evacuate stage left right here. That's what I'm thinking. This whole place is going to clear out. I can't see, like, look at these planes are taking off already here. Let's just see where they're coming from. I saw a bunch of planes, little planes leaving because it's just off of Anchorage, I believe, on Alaska, somewhere around here. Let's just see here. Like these places all in here, Bethel, all that, these guys are probably taking off, I would guess. Because I saw video footage of planes being moved around. It wouldn't surprise me if this place just clears out. This whole place here. I don't know where they're going to go. Probably they might reroute them to Calgary. Who knows? If I was Calgary, if I was the Calgary airport, I would be prepared for an emergency of planes coming in. And in BC, I would probably stay away from the coast. It's pretty bad. And there's already footage coming in, and I'm expecting by tomorrow in the morning, we're gonna see some crazy footage. There's already footage of people fleeing this area right here. There's already people, they're saying there's only like a few hundred people there, but they're trying to keep everything calm, cool, and collected. But there's actually beaches where there is no water, and people are collecting seashells on the beach. And it's like, didn't we learn anything from the last tsunami uh, that came in from Japan when they had an earthquake? This is the same idea. It's not very far off land, and there's sirens going off, there's warnings, all kinds of stuff, and I'm expecting this to be worse than what they're saying right now because it's news breaking. Like they don't have the footage yet. They gotta all the news networks are focused. They're all in Texas, they're all in New Jersey, and they're all gonna be like, oh man, we don't know what's going on in Alaska right now. So all this area here, right here, this is the area that's going to be affected. They're saying a tsunami is coming. It's imminent. This is not something where they're like, this may or may not happen. It's imminent. And people are running to higher ground. It's coming. So there's warnings and everything, and they're like, when's it coming? They're like, it's on its way. Like, get out of here. They're moving planes all in here. They're moving them out. Look at these planes here. Boom, 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 boom. Where do these guys come from? Not from around here. This guy just took off. This looks like, is that a water plane? No. Where did they go? Trying to see where these guys came from. Long distance, long distance, long distance, long distance. How about these guys? These guys are all taking off right here. They're all getting out. Look at that. They're all taking off. See, and you just see little tiny, um, like that. They're leaving. They're getting out of Dodge. Same thing. They just left. Just left. Actual 2:49, so a few hours ago. Is that right? What time are they over there? I think this is like 10, 15 minutes ago. When did they leave? Long ones you don't want to look at. Right here, this person, like I said, just took off. Where did this guy come from? Right here, he's turning around. They're probably having a look. This one just took off. These guys are taking off. Where's this guy coming from? He's just taking off. Long distance. Long distance, they're flying right over it. Right over the tsunami. So what's going on over here? Anything going on over here? Any flights? Nothing here. These guys could be affected as well. St. Lawrence, that place could be affected. St. George, all the way down here, all of these places could be affected. This is where, if you look here, so we have Alaska. We'll go here, the very tip of Alaska, and then you go down here. Where is it? Right. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find. Right here. Here's where I was born. Right here. Good old Prince Rupert, BC, right on the coast. Right there. So if you think about it, not far from that volcano, but if you were to draw a little bit of a tip right here, we're basically Prince Rupert is almost in line with the tip of Alaska. So yeah, this is where I was born, right in here in this area. All these places could be affected all along here. So I'll be keeping an eye. I'm going to be doing a live a little bit later tonight, 10:30 my time, which is Mountain Standard Time. So it'll be a late night. It'll be 12:30 Eastern. So it's a late one. But I think by then a person can actually have a little bit more knowledge as to what's going on in Alaska, how good or how bad this is. I don't think this is going to blow over. I think this is something that's going to affect Alaska from all the early reports right now. Like again, I've seen footage where people are actually running away from running to high ground. I've seen people move planes, and planes are taking off. Like these little planes with the pontoon boats, they're leaving. So you know something is up. Let's just go back here. Back again. I'm expecting a whole mess of planes actually leaving, especially in this region right here, especially all in here. Yeah, this guy was on the water. He took off. What about all these guys in here? Where are they going? Yeah, these ones are all just taking off right now. No time to fool around. If you got a plane, you get out of there. Get out of Dodge. All right, so feel free to check our video out tonight, our live stream at, like I said, 10:30 Mountain Standard Time. I will have more information by then as well. So stay safe. If you're in Alaska, we're praying for you, praying that you guys will be safe. And we'll see you a little bit later. See you later tonight. Bye for now.